Welcome to Your Life Podcast, the place where life becomes that little bit simpler. Thanks for joining me on the Your Life Podcast. I'm Angela Lockwood, and in this episode, I'm interviewed by Luke and Susie of The Luke and Susie Show. Now, as January rolls around, we commit to making the new year the best one yet. You may have even said this to yourself. But this can often leave us feeling exhausted and overwhelmed just in the first couple of weeks. And if we've already slipped up, then we can feel like the year ahead is going to be a failure. So we slide back into old habits. But in this episode, I'm going to share simple ways to start your year off without feeling overwhelmed, so you can have the energy to tick those goals off and maybe just have the best year yet. Enjoy!
Luke and Susie with faith, family, culture, and Suze. Gosh, this year's gone fast, hasn't it? we joke about it.
Yes.
We joke about it, but the year is a few weeks old, and I feel like I'm about 7 weeks behind. Suze, it's such an interesting thing that happens after you get relaxed and feel like you've had a bit of a break. And then you get a bit of overwhelm when you get back into things because you realise how much is left for you to do when you just start.
Exactly. So how can we stop that overwhelmed feeling? What are some strategies we can put in place to not let this year sort of take us over straight away? We're going to have a chat to Angela Lockwood about this next. She's the author of Switch Off, which is a book full of strategies to help us get a little bit of life balance in an age of technology where all we want to do is stare at our phones. Angela Lockwood is our guest. And Angela, this year, it is just flying by already. We're already in the 20s of January.
Oh.
What the?
I know, and you know what? It happens every year, doesn't it?
It does.
Somehow we're still surprised. We still get surprised that the year starts so quickly.
See, the first day that I started to do, the work that I thought I had in my head this week, I'm going to sort of deal with planning and strategy, and I'm going to get ahead and before everybody gets into the year. And it was like everybody started back on the same day, and literally my inbox started filling up, and my phone started ringing. All on the day I was planning to try and get ahead, which meant that there was new things being added, and therefore I didn't get ahead. I felt behind and felt quite overwhelmed day one, Angela.
I'm already feeling tightness in my chest even listening to you. I think it really does come down to one thing, and we do it every year. No one is alone here. There's not one person that's, an island here. Everyone always seems to start the year off with so much passion, so much zest, wanting this year to be the best year yet. And we see it all through our social media, make this your best one, or achieve your goals this year. But the thing is, we put so much effort into those first few weeks that we get exhausted by sort of week 2 or week 3, trying to make this year the best year yet. So what I encourage people to do is, if you want to slow it down already, is literally slow it down. Just not try to take things too seriously this time of the year. Just ease your way into the year. For some people, this is going to feel like the slip of what they're used to. Take the foot off the pedal a little bit and go into the year slowly, rather than trying to get all of your goals ticked off in the first 2 or 3 weeks.
It's easy to say though, Angela, but how do we actually follow through and do it? It's
really about consistency. So what we do, and we know this, people set New Year's resolutions, and there's always the joke that people have a gym membership, and they stop using the gym membership after 7 days, and then that's it for the year. And all it is because we do put so much effort into making the year this great, fantastic, inspiring year, but that's really hard to keep up. So what I encourage people to do is really just take one thing out of the year. So it might be, I just want to stay on top of my emails for the next month. Just do that. Just focus on that. I want to focus on my health. And so every day I want to be able to just do half an hour of exercise, whatever that is. Just movement, getting up. It could be stretching. It could be going on a walk. And just focus on that. What you don't have to focus on is your 20 goals you have set for the year in the first 2 or 3 weeks. Okay. So what we do is we set ourselves up for failure, really. But my point is really about not thinking that you have to achieve everything in the first month. Yeah. If you haven't started one of your goals by July, don't worry. You've got 6 months to go. In fact, it's not just 6 months. You've got the rest of your life to achieve it. Don't get yourself in a big, stressed out, frantic, overwhelmed state by trying to make this your best year yet. If it really is your best year, then you will go into it feeling clear, feeling calm, and ready to take on no matter what happens throughout the year. That's your best year yet, not trying to be everything to everyone and achieving everything and end up getting overwhelmed.
Oh, I love that. I read a quote recently, Angela, that really struck me, and it said, doing your best doesn't mean running yourselves into the ground trying to get something done, but doing your best is doing the best that you can do while you are still at your best. So while you're still keeping your life in balance, while you're still taking care of yourself, while you're still healthy, and I thought that was a really great way to focus on any achievement in our life, is that it still needs to keep. Is that a goat?
Do you know, it's a sheep, and I like to practice what I preach. I like to keep my life slow, and it's not an app playing in the background. It is an actual sheep.
That's it. Crossing live to the farm right now. I'm assuming it's the farm and not the abattoir. That could be a very different conversation.
No, this is a very happy, healthy sheep.
Yeah. One of Angela's goals is to have lamb for dinner.
Yeah.
Angela Lockwood, the author of Switch Off, our guest right now. Thank you for the reminder that we don't have to get it all done in January. Thank you, Angela.
Thanks for having me.
I hope you enjoyed this episode. To find more ways to slow down and simplify your life, follow the Your Life podcast on Spotify and iTunes. And let's connect on LinkedIn and Instagram. Just look for Angela Lockwood. Don't forget, it's your life. You choose how to live it.